Sound now? Sound working now? Yo, what's going on, Wayne? Hey, Jamie. So I was just sitting there talking about 338 Lapua. Good, okay. Anyway, so I just did a 338 Lapua video. 225 grain cutting edge. Really good SDs. Pretty good extreme spread. Groups were okay, so we're going to see if we can tighten them up. I'm going to do a little bit of seating depth test. Load up 20 rounds. Yo, what's going on, Cammy? What's going on, Mario? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in 30 thousandths. Well, the first one will be 20,000 increments, and then the next one will be 30. So if 3.750, 3.730, 3.700, and 3.670 is what I'm gonna do. So gonna basically mess around with the seating depth on the charge weight that I liked from that video. We need more 375. I know, I'm waiting on barrel and stock. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on. Yo, what's going on, Thomas? How's everybody doing? I figured I'd wait a little bit later in the day. Obviously, I'm on the West Coast, so I figured I'd wait a little bit later in the day. So some of you East Coast guys, if you're working, you could make it in. So won't be a crazy long live or anything like that. My phone's, I think, like 60%. Just want to hop on. Haven't done one in a while. I'm trying to do them. I'm going to try to do them every Friday. Because I usually go and shoot no matter what on Friday mornings. And then if I'm not crazy busy with work, then I'll do a live. It's kind of what I'm starting to think. I'm hoping I can try to do, is what I'm thinking. So what's everybody up to? Anybody else doing any loading, hunting? Got my buddy a deer on opening day. I have not shot one yet. I've had a massive bear on my camera the last 3 nights. But it's moving at night pretty much. So I tweaked my calf, so I'm not out hunting right now. So no more 9 miles a day for me right now. Let's see here. I just got my barrel for your 370X, but another month for the reloading dies. Know the paint. Oh, dude, nice. 37XC. Who are you doing for dies? What's going on, MC? Mario, who you using for dies? Hey, do me a favor, everybody, hit that thumbs up button. Helps me out a lot, by the way. Muzzleloader season starts in 2 weeks for you. North Carolina, been shooting handguns a lot. Nice. Handguns are fun. They're definitely a lot cheaper. David Tubb. Oh, okay. Right on. Dude, that'll be a good set of dice. So, hopefully my Mariners can win tonight. I'm starting to get a little paranoid about that. The Blue Jays are starting to play pretty well here all of a sudden. So I need to grab a bin. What do I want for this one? This is my dirty brass. Let's see here. Here it is. Put that there. It is archery season here in Virginia. I hope everyone has. Yeah, it's been good hunting season so far. I've shot my bear, right? I was hoping to get a deer. My season has been they extended this year to the 31st. So I need to try to stay off my calf here, let it heal up a little bit. I don't know what I did, but I pulled something and tweaked something. Old age, you know, it's getting to me. So it's not real friendly to go walk on right now. Even just walking out at the 100-yard line was not very joyful, you could say. I also shot 8.6 Blackout today. I forgot how fun that cartridge is. I needed, just for fun, in between plinking, in between my low development here. So if you haven't watched my my video on this yet, go check it out. We're going to be doing some seating depth testing from the charge weight that had my lowest SD. So they were all good SDs. Pretty good SDs for this car. For my opinion, for this big of a cartridge, it's pretty hard to get a really good SD on something this big and consistent. So, also, I am absolutely loving this Mighty Armory die. It's universally capping die. It's freaking amazing. So, it's I'm liking it a lot. It is nice. Definitely putting my my hybrid 46M can on the end of that 338 Lapua has tamed down the recoil quite a bit, so I'm not like feel like I'm getting punched in the face every time I take the shot. Yo, what's going on, Shane? How you doing, bud? Getting any hunting done? How's everybody doing? I know. So I was telling these guys earlier, I'm gonna hope to do a live stream every Friday afternoon / evening. We'll see how it goes. It's kind of way my schedule's gonna work out right now, and then I'm hoping to do 1 or 2 videos a week on top of that. You know, excluding obviously try to do shorts throughout the week and stuff like that too. So hopefully work's gonna slow down for me a little bit here too, which will be huge. So which will be nice. But we got a lot of 6.5 PRC and 22 Creedmoor coming. I did just get a bunch of new factory ammo of 22 Creedmoor, so I want to shoot them both in both my rifles. So both the 22 Creedmoors that I hunt with, my 18-inch and then my 22-inch barrel, and see if there's a big difference between the rifles and which one likes the ammo better. So, you know what's crazy? Guys, I am, you know, in my 300 rum that I do, that 30 cal 300 rum, I'm shooting more powder than in this 338 Lapua. 114 grains in that 300 rum. So, yeah, 114. So, all right. So those are decapped. We'll get these cleaned. Put off to the side. Gonna start working on these. We'll size them. I've already got my sizing die set up, but let's see here. 4 counties I've hunted here in southern Ohio were hit pretty hard with. Yeah. Oh, that sucks, man. Am I gonna try a different powder? Maybe. We'll see. I mean, if the rifle shoots an 1.5-inch group for 5 shots on average with an SD below 10, that's like a 7. I'll probably go with it. We'll see though. I mean, like, I realistically, this rifle is gonna be hard to shoot an inch group just because of how the rifle shoots. So if I can get kind of around that, the rifle weighs 9 pounds. 3.3 Lapua that weighs 9 pounds is kind of a chore.
Hello?
What's up, bud?
You have a cable in here, don't you?
Yep, I'm doing a live. What's up?
Can I go on for a walk?
To where? No, not by yourself. Not just randomly.
Why?
Why? You got a girlfriend I don't know about?
No.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
It's a vent. No, you don't need to go on a walk. Go see if Bradley and Logan want to go.
They are gone.
Oh, okay. Kids. I am not. Anyways. So Mario, that's kind of what my plan is. So, we'll see. I don't know. I like Rotumbo for this. I don't know. I mean, I could use some Vitavorti powder. We'll just see. We'll see how it goes. I think I'll have pretty good results. I don't, Mario, did you watch my video? Okay, let's get to sizing here. So I'm gonna use a Forester bushing die here, is what I'm gonna use for the sizing. And we will double check my headspace just to make sure. You did? Okay, cool, right on. So for what the rifle is, I was pleasantly pleased how it shot. Like I said, it's gonna be a little hard to get like crazy. All right. Alrighty, let's see how this. Oh, I guess I should set this real quick. Everything should be set on my headspace. My die to bump it back 1.5 to 2 thou. So we should be ready to rock and roll. And I love this press. I think this press has got to be one of my favorite. Perfect. I don't know if we can read that. -2. That's what we want. Looks like -5 on there, but it's -2. So that's exactly what I'm looking for right there. Bam, just like that repeatability. Where is my favorite gun? Do you my favorite caliber? So I'm using some Imperial sizing wax. I've pretty much gone to this. If I'm gonna do like a huge bulk, like where I don't care so much, like with 223 or something like that, I'll run, make my own lube, like a little bit of lanolin. My favorite caliber, 30-06. My favorite caliber. 30-06. And then probably 338-06. 22 Creedmoor, 25 Creedmoor, and 6 arc. And 22 arc is probably tied in there with 6 arc. So those are my favorite calibers. 35 Whalen's right up there too as well. It's hard to pick. There's a lot of good calibers out there. So, Lane. You know what? I will admit I did see a Remington 720. I think it was model 721. That was a 270, and I was pretty tempted to buy it. Pretty nice gun, with a bunch of custom stuff on it. But someone beat me to it, and really, I'm saving for. I promised myself I wouldn't buy a new gun until my 375's done, because that's costing me a fortune. Yo, what's going on, Ben? How you doing, man? His 6.5 Creedmoor is still in the closet. Yeah, it's where. Well, I mean, the 6.5 Creedmoor, I thought it was out of the closet, but sure. I do like 6.5 PRC a lot. Oh, I was gonna do something. Any of you guys interested in some stickers? I might do like a little sticker giveaway because like this would be like super easy to ship. RCBS sent me a bunch of stickers, so I've got a bunch, and they're actually pretty cool. See, Jamie, you want one? Heck yeah, yeah, okay. Tell you what, shoot me an email. Zach@reloadingquest.com with your address, and the first people that fill out the email that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna keep one for myself. First people that email me 4 emails, I'll send it out. So, yo, what's going on, GW Outdoors? Yeah, they are a pretty cool sticker. Yo, what's going on, MCK? I thought about doing it like doing like doing a giveaway like on the members only stream, but I think there's only like 5 or 80 you guys in the members, and I was like, it's just a sticker. I got something else. I got something else bigger for the members giveaway stream here coming up. So, did you guys see all Hornady's new stuff that they released? What bolt and powder are you going to use for the 375? Also, why the Neebler? I have. You have the hat. Nice. It's a good hat, isn't it? So for the 375 Neebler, I'm going to use the Burger 410 bullet. That's kind of what I'm thinking as of right now. Oh, there we go. Cammy, we got a new member. Thank you, Cammy. Bob, you're thinking about doing a 70S. Bobby, you can't make up your mind on what cartridge you want, can you? Yeah, I'm looking at 25 cal, 195 bullets already. Nice. There we go. So I think I put this at like 10 members. So I'm gonna do a member stream, just so you guys know, and I'm gonna give away something that Hornady just announced too. So got the Cowboys on layaway. Cool. Let's see here. What? Oh, you were asking why the 375 enabler? Looks like Thomas, first person. Thomas is, I think, the first person to get in there and get that email. I think he sent 2 emails. And then there's a third. 3 emails. Why the 375 enabler? So the 375 enabler over like the 375 Shytac, it's a little bit more modern, but it feeds a lot more reliable out of a magazine than the 375 Shytac does. That's the main reason why. It's pretty dang close. I mean, and plus it's just a cool round. What where Mario, are you? Did you say you were loading a 375 enabler? Oh, if you guys don't know, you can go over to my website, reloadingquest.com. I'm putting some articles out on there occasionally. There's other stuff. There's a forum. You guys can always talk on there. Stuff like that. Oh, the 37 XC. That's right. Yep. So why'd you pick that caliber? I really want a 33 XC. It's I'd like to do one of those. You like that? Have you shot the 37 XC yet, or is this your first build for it? I had to make a pilot holder for all my bushings and pilots for my amp annealer, since I have like 25 of them now. Oh, also pretty cool too. So Hornady is now selling. Hornady is now selling the cutter blade and attachment individually. So I bought 6 of those. So when I change calibers, I don't have to change my attachment for it. So that's pretty nice. So let's see. What else we got going on? What else is everybody else up to? That is Spanish. I do not speak it or read it. But thank you for the comment. No clue what it says. I think something about hello. Donde estás el baño? That's all I speak for Spanish. Where's the bathroom, I believe. I have a Desert Tech SRS with a 3-way barrel and a 338 Lapua barrel. Cheapest way to get up to 375 with the same chassis going. 2-mile shot. Did 243 with nice. Yeah, that's the whole reason I'm doing the 375 is to do 2 miles too. They're always asking if I speak Spanish. Yeah, no, don't speak Spanish. Yo, what's going on, Mr. South Africa? How you doing, man? Like I said, donde no español, right? Donde estás el baño? Like, right? Where's the bathroom? Let's see, carne asada, right? Quesadilla, right? Quesadilla. Let's see, what else? Spanish burrito, that's pretty much Spanish I get. Or like grande huevos, right? Los light bulb, light, right? Fine, can't complain. I'm doing good, man. Yo, what's going on, Gabriel? How you doing, bud? You just were hearing my my Spanish. So, I mean, you know that I definitely don't know any of it or speak it or even understand it. So, how you doing, man? Did you watch the 375 video? I'm not the 375, the 338 video. Wayne, you speak hillbilly? Yeah, I speak redneck. Yeah. Yeah. Redneck for me. So just doing some sizing of the 338 right now. So figured I'd hop on live. Next time I'll teach you more Spanish. Okay, sounds good, dude. Sounds good. Sounds good. I just need to learn it, really. I mean, like, shoot, man, there's so many people that speak it up where I live. I can almost always tell when they don't use real dinosaurs in movies. Right on. Cool. Good comment. You know, bravo. You can almost tell, right? Do you still have 22 Creedmoor brass for sale? Do you need some, Ben? Yeah, I could spare some. I have quite a bit of it. So if you need some, just let me know. I've got 6.5 brass, 6.5 PRC brass coming out my, you know what, but it's all Hornady. And actually, I've been super impressed with Hornady brass. That's what I've been using for my 6.5 PRC for hunting this year, which is this stuff, and it's worked fantastic. So, but yeah, I think I have some Peterson, Starline, and maybe Hornady. I think Hornady is probably what I have the most of, though. I'm actually going to be shooting a 22 Creedmoor quite a bit tomorrow. I just got a bunch of new 200 rounds of new factory ammo in. Go Dodgers, go! Do they play tonight? I know the Mariners play. I don't know what time. I'm just kind of like almost staying away from it. Let's see here. Go Dodgers, go! Yes, at 5. I saw the new Hornady primer sheeter. I guess they want to get rid of the. Yeah, I should have one by the end of the month, Gabriel. One of those new primer sheeters. So I'm curious to see how it stacks up to like the one you have. Just got some of the new factory rounds as well. What stuff did you get, Ben? The Mariners were at 3. Oh, so they're gonna be playing like anytime. Okay. So far 56 comments about my rifle. I'm not sure what that means there, Bobby. I haven't seen that on the Hornady website. It's not going to be available. It's not available, I don't think, until January 1st. But I will be getting one, so you'll see a video on it, Jamie. I think it's under new products. So. Oh, cool. Good stuff, Bobby. Good stuff. Fixing to go check that out now. Right on. Yeah, dude, it's for the price, I think it's gonna be like $300, so basically half of what the Primal Rights one is. Sounds like it's gonna work pretty good. Yes, the new bullets will be released in January as well. Do I have N560 laying around? Yeah, I do. Oh, there's Reloading Weatherby, who thinks Hornady is Temu. Speaking of Hornady, go watch his video. The Temu of reloading, right? Right, Austin? N560 would be a good powder, but I want to do this with a Rotumbo. I am planning on ordering H4831 shortcut. Nice, that's a good powder as well. You should try N560 with the 225s. Yeah, maybe. Um, 69 grain ELD VT, 65 grain CX, 80 grain ELDX. Oh, nice. Yeah. So I just got 100 rounds of the 69 grain ELD VTs and 100 rounds of the 65 CXs for 22. Use 4831 shortcut for your 6 Creed and 3-3 Lapua. You like that in that powder in 3-3 Lapua? What Mario? What bullet are you shooting in the 338? What's going on, Thomas? Let's see. I would also recommend 4831 shortcut for 225 grain. 3-3 Lapua. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Rotumbo is a really good powder for it. If you saw my SDs, you would agree. 250 grain SMKs for plinking, and the 256 flatline for nice. Yeah, that's a good bullet. It's a bench top primer. Interesting. It is, Jamie. Yep. 150 grain Sierra. Right on. Actually, just got 8 pounds of 4831 shortcut last week, I think it was. So, but I think I'm gonna try Rotumbo. I'm gonna stick with Rotumbo. So anyway, so right now I'm running an expander mandrel, expander mandrel through these. Just bought a shotgun on whim. My kids are making fun of me, saying every time we walk into a gun store, I walk out with a new gun. That sounds like a good problem to have. I could call you a powder hoarder, but we both know it won't last long. Yeah, Jamie, I don't know what you're talking about. Especially with the way I shoot these days, huh? 100 grains of powder in each charge. I'm not really interested in the Thompson Center guns. They're cool, but it's not really my cup of tea. They're cool rifles, don't get me wrong, but picked up the H4831 shortcut because of the temp stability. Yeah, it's good choice. Mario, like Rotumbo, H1000, those are also pretty good temp stable powders. N560 is also a very good powder. There's a lot of good powders out there. A lot of good options these days. Oh yeah, the Cowboys Atlas you'll love. It's a good action. It's definitely a good one. So, alrighty, we're almost almost done. A couple more to go here. And then I'll chamfer these. And I'll prime them, and I'll be ready to start shooting some bullets. I have 10 pounds of H1000 for the 37XD whenever the dice come. Nice, yeah. That'll be a good powder for it. What bullet are you going to use in those? Mario, what bullet? Or did you? I can't remember. Did you already tell me, dude? Sorry if you already told me. Cutting edge 375 lasers. Nice. Dude, that's a good bullet. Yeah, actually I will be trying those bullets. Mario. That is a really good bullet. So, they're just crazy expensive. Is it I can't remember. What is the grain weight? Is it 400? Or are they do they weigh 375? Later, Bobby. Have a good one, man. Alrighty. Grab my chamfer tool. They have the 400, but those are okay. So you went with the 375. Okay, right on. Good stuff, dude. I assume they'll shoot well. Local shop had a used Remington 700 270 Swift or 220 Swift and a used Browning X-Bolt. Oh, Mandalorian for 300 win today. Both were priced over 1K by. Oh, dude. That's too much money for a 220 Swift and a Remington 700. I could see if it was like a Model 70. That's too much money for a Remington 700. My opinion, at least. That's a lot. I mean, you can get a really good action for that price. And then build a very, very good rifle that you know it's not going to have problems like a used rifle might. Because a lot of these used rifles these days have been used and abused pretty good, and so you're not always sure what you're going to be getting yourself into. So. So who in here watched my 338 video so far? It was a Model 70. I would have, yeah, Model 70 for sure. But it, you know, a Remington 700 for that price, for that caliber is just too much money. My opinion, just how I feel about that. And the bolt was, oh really? You haven't watched it yet? Okay. I'm just curious because the smallest group I got basically for a 5-shot group was like a 1.48. But all my velocity, standard deviation, ES were all really good. Hence why I'm going to be doing like seating depth test here to see if I can bring my group in a little bit and keep those numbers down. And we'll see how it goes. So 220 Swift Remington 700 varmint was $991 out the door 15 years ago. 220 Swift right now, brand new, is $1,000 or more. It depends on the rifle. If it's original a varmint rifle, or if it was just put on, if it was just if somebody just put a barrel on there. I guess that's the question, Jamie. Is it original? And being 220 Swift, the barrel's probably burnt out. So, especially this old. But you never know, I guess. Alrighty. cleaning the rifle right now. Getting that done. All right. Let's prime some brass. Hoping to get to the range tomorrow. Yes, it was a factory. Okay, well, I mean, maybe it is worth that much. I don't know. Like I wouldn't pay that much for it, but that's me. What powder do you recommend for 300 PRC? Ratumbo H1000, N560, N565, 4031 shortcut. Those are some good ones. Just to mention a few. There's a lot of good options out there, and 300 PRC is a really good cartridge. Jamie, dude, it's crazy that I'm putting more powder in my 300 rum than I am this for that 1T10CX bullet. Isn't that like freaking just crazy? 114 grains of Ramshot Magnum powder. I still have a bunch of those loaded up. I'm gonna hunt again this winter with them. See if I can't shoot another coyote with it. I was amazed it has little to no recoil. I mean, yeah, that's gonna depend on how the rifle's built for sure and how heavy it is. But 300 PRCs are pretty. I mean, like the one I have shoots really nice. So, like I said, it's just gonna depend how it was built and how much, you know, how the ergonomics of the stock is. If there is a break or you got a can on the end of it. There's a lot that goes into play to that. But you're right, it's not a terribly recoiling rifle, especially if you're shooting a lighter bullet too. So there's lots of bonuses to it. Put some of those 90 XTPs I sent you. Dude, maybe I should. I don't know what to do for data though. Dude, those things, I think those things would come apart, man. I legitimately think those things would just rip apart. Whole reason I went with like the 110CX was because it was a solid copper bullet. I knew it would stay together. Those 110s are fun in the 300 blackout. I mean, those 90s are fun in the 300 blackout. How's the new job, Jamie? All right, we are ready to start throwing powder. All right, let's see here. Concentrate here for a second. Gonna use my RCBS Matchmaster to throw the powder. Pretty much my go-to these days. And then these RCBS powder funnels are amazing. I'm sure it would come apart, but it would be cool to see in slow-mo. Yeah, just as long as my can's not on the end of it. 97.50. Okay. Let's get to doing this. See how much longer I stay alive here. My phone's losing some battery, but appreciate all you guys in here. Like I said, you know, cutting edge bullets. These bad boys here, they're nice, such a nice bullet they make. New job is awesome, but been going to night shift. But going to night shift in 2 weeks? Oh, that's a bummer, dude. Well, unless you want to be on night shift. Are you wanting to be on night shift? Is it nights or is it graveyard? Is it full on like nighttime shift? little bit of powder crunch, not bad. Let's see here. So there you go. There is a 3-3 Lapua loaded. Not really looking forward to it, but the pay is significantly higher. Oh, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Yeah, I've done that. I've worked that shift before when I worked at the refinery right out of high school. Mine was 5 to 5 though, so a little bit different, but pretty much the same. A little different, but same. You know what I mean? Alrighty. Yeah. Yo, what's going on, Vanessa? How you doing? Oh, you got a new picture. Didn't you used to have like a 1911 or something like that? Or am I remembering wrong? How's everybody? How you doing, Vanessa? We haven't had you in here in a long time. Doing well, I hope. What's my favorite rifle or my favorite caliber? My favorite rifle is probably my 6.5 PRC right now. So favorite caliber is 30-06. 30-06 would be my favorite caliber. Just because I think it's hard to beat the versatility. If I had to have one caliber, that's what it would be, especially since I hand load. What about you, man? What's your favorite caliber? Yes. Yep. We're gonna do some seating depth testing right now. We've got the charge weight. I've got charge weight decided on. I am doing. Gonna do some seating depth testing. That is what we're doing. Yeah. By the way, guys, these RCBS are really nice. So you watched the video? Is that how you found the live? Zero that out. Good attention if you can do a live stream and reload. Had a 50 BMG. My daughter interrupted me and managed not to put powder in the case, and the range made it pop. Oh yeah, lodged the barrel. Yeah, no, I can do it. I've been doing it a long time. The main thing is one cartridge at a time, and go from there. I'll read your comment in a second, dude. Interesting. I might need a little bit more neck tension. We just had a bullet. Let's see here. What did he say? Been watching your videos for a little while and watched a live when seen him. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yo, what's going on, John? It's been flying good. I've mainly been shooting copper bullets these days, but it's all been flying good. Starting to think I might need to raise up the neck tension a little. On these. Got a little powder crunch, so I've loaded 44 mag. So now I'm just kind of fine-tuning a little bit here. .44 mag's a fun cartridge, for sure. Get the powder in this one. Heading out to Missouri next month for rifle season. Going to take 8mm Rem mag. See, nice. I can't remember what bullet are you hunting with John? That'll be fun. Yeah, we know. My cousin got his first elk in Montana a few weeks ago. Nice, dude. That's good to hear. Elk is definitely definitely a fun animal to hunt. Got my buddy his first deer opening day last week. That was fun. Nice 2-point. What am I reloading? I am reloading. Yeah, we know. 338 Lapua. Yo, what's going on, Rudy? How you doing, bud? I've been in Montana since 2007 and have yet to snag an elk. Oh, really, Mario? Elk is definitely one of my favorite things to eat. Pronghorn is right up there, though. Not gonna lie. Pronghorn tastes really yummy. Sorry for hunting just for meat. Would rather get a buck or doe. Sorry, if you're hunting just for meat, would you rather get a buck or doe? I'd rather shoot the youngest animal I could shoot because it's going to taste the best. What is your longest shot on game and what caliber? I don't take long shots on animals. Because my opinion, that's not hunting, that's target practice. My longest shot was in Africa. It was on a blessed buck. It was 512 yards. On it with a 22 Creedmoor. Yeah, pronghorns are very tasty. Very, very good. I've shot coyotes way further than that. But when it comes to animals that I respect, I won't probably shoot past 600. More than capable of doing it, but to me that's not hunting once you really get out that far. Everybody else can do whatever they want and how they choose, but that's how I choose to hunt. Pronghorn backstraps, super delicious. Super, super yummy. If people haven't tried pronghorn, you're sleeping on it. Just got your 5th bison on Wednesday though. 5th in 6 years in South. Dude, that's cool, Mario. That's on my list. Norma versus Lapua. Isn't the Norma just more efficient and as powerful? The 3-3 Lapua, they're pretty close. Yeah. Pronghorn is on your bucket list. Yeah, pronghorn are pretty freaking awesome, and they're just cool animals as well. So, they're definitely cool. They're fast. They're smart. Can see you forever. Yes.
What's in your phone?
I'm doing a video.
Oh.
Yeah. You're fine.
Okay.
I'll be down a little bit though.
Are you actually doing a video?
Yeah, I'm doing a video.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Can I leave Rocky in here?
Yeah, that's fine. Friggin' pronghorn go to muleys. Oh yeah, yeah. It'll ruin your mule deer hunting real quick. So getting a Magnum 338 for long range shooting, big game hunting. Stuck between a 338 Norma and 338 Blue or Nosler, but yeah, I wouldn't get to 33 Nosler, in my opinion. I would buy the 338 Lapua just for the ease of finding stuff. It's gonna be easier to find brass and components and stuff like that for the 338 Lapua. Can look at the 33 at Sherman short as well. Yeah, but man, then you're getting into Wildcat, and then and if that's not something he's interested in, right, that might be a little difficult. But that is a good cartridge as well, Mario. Wanna go outside, buddy? Huh? Wanna go outside? Yeah, Lapua's pretty sweet. Savage 110 BA3 light. All right. Or would you recommend? I would not recommend a Savage. I would build your own, man. Save your money, build it right. Get an action, get a barrel that you like, build it. I mean, it's gonna be a rifle you're probably gonna have the rest of your life, right? So might as well do it to good specs, high quality. Do it right. That's my opinion though, right? Just because my opinion doesn't mean that's how you got to do it. I still need to get my pronghorn. I got a tag. Just need to sneak out on. Yeah, they're smart. They are smart. So that's all I would do, man. I would get yourself a good action. Cowboys is who I would pick, or Stiller action. Those would be the two that I would pick, and get yourself a good barrel. Go from there and go that route. Sorry about the beeping, guys. Yeah, I got a friend from the Marines that's a rifle builder that would. I'd go, yeah, then do that route, man. For sure, go that route. How do you ever? I'll have to look into see how much. Gotta say it. Yeah, I mean you can have a pretty nice rifle for. I mean, what are those Savages cost? The other thing you gotta think about too is a scope on that rifle. That's not gonna be cheap. Oh, I guess he wants back in. Okay. 1,000-ish? Yeah, you're probably looking at. Oh, I still got hunting to do. My calf is acting up a little bit here, so I'm not hunting right now. It's one of the main reasons you're seeing me because my calf is hurting. So it's going okay. Got my buddy his first deer, so that's cool. Other than that, I haven't seen a whole lot. We've seen one deer and it got shot. Thankfully, it was a legal deer. Good size 2x2 blacktail, actually with a really good body on it. It was a pretty good sized body. So, but I have had a good black bear. I haven't. I saw the deer that he shot. I got him on that deer. He hadn't shot anything, so I wanted to make sure that he shot something, and then I would see if I could figure it out. Stiller 3.3 action is $1,400 alone. Yeah, it gets expensive, dude. But the thing is when you buy cheap, you usually get cheap stuff, right? So buy something that you're gonna be happy with. I live and hunt in Louisiana. Most of deer and hogs are inside 100 yards. Where I hunt, I prefer 44 mag and carbine. Yeah, that's a really good option. Really good option. A 35 Remington would be a really cool round for that stuff. You think the recoil is too much for one of those? No, not at all. Oh my goodness. What press am I using? I'm using the short action Nexus press. It's by far my favorite press. That one, and then I have the Ellie Wilson press that I did a video on. It's probably my second favorite. Actually, these press, they're probably pretty tight. Both of them have made some very, very accurate ammo. So. Been impressed with both of them. Rocky. No. The other thing I really like is this RCBS Matchmaster die. Really nice. Really, really nice die. What kind of 3/3? Mine's a Knight's Armament. You can go watch a video I just did on it. You load on a 4-star coax. Yeah, it's pretty close to the same press. What age was I when I started reloading? I was 12. That was a long time ago. Was 12 and started loading 30-06. Yeah, I love RCB's Matchmaster dies. Yeah, they're nice dies. My uncle taught me how to reload. So my uncles who got me into it taught me how to hunt, a lot of that stuff, and I've just taken it from there. Okay. What is the rifle closest to me? That is a 375 H&H up there. Winchester Model 70. Oh, sorry. Helping my dad. Nice. Good stuff. Nope, I don't shoot muzzleloader. Gun DB's McGuire ballistics for the 06. I have some loaded up over there I need to test. I have some 06 I need to test. Been a little busy with some other stuff though. Getting a pretty good crunch on this powder now. Pretty good crunch. I'm not into air rifles. They're cool, just not my thing. I like the loading side of this. Is the main. I mean, that's probably one of the biggest reasons I like rifles. It's because of the hand loading, right? So that's kind of the drive for me. The getting, you know, is trying to figure out what is going to be the best shooting kind of thing. What pattern are you using? I am using Retumbo for this 338 right now. That is what I'm using. I gotta figure out how to turn that beeping off for when it's done. It's like telling me it's done basically. It's like tick, 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 tick. Driving me nuts. So Retumbo, yep, and basically doing a seating depth test at this point to see if I can improve the groups a little bit. Had really good numbers like SDs and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I'm at on this. I'm hoping if these shoot well tomorrow, you know, some of these shoot well tomorrow, then we'll do a confirmation test on it. And once the confirmation is done, I'm good. Let's see here. Bunch of weirdos. What's the most challenging cartridge I've ever loaned? 264 Win Mag. I don't think that was the cartridge. I think it was the stupid rifle. That cartridge was it was a nightmare. Was not a fan of that cartridge. That 264 was. I mean, like if a lot of you guys have seen it, it just didn't shoot well. I think the barrel was shot out personally. So it was a nightmare to shoot, to say the least. I think some of you guys probably remember it. If you've been around long enough, you'll remember the 264 Win Mag. Other than that, I haven't had any cartridges that have been impossible to load for. So Seattle's on the board. Ooh, what's the score? They need to be on the board. They need to be freaking on it, man. Toronto is put a freaking hurting on them the last 2 days. You ran into that with the 6mm by 284. Throat was gone. Did you, dude? What did you end up doing? That was your dad's buddies or something like that, right? If I remember that right. I'm getting the Night Force range for a 2-mile shot to add enough MRAD. That's what's your plan to do? You think scope will have enough adjustment for that? Yeah, you should. I mean, how flat? I mean, you should. I mean, that thing should push it pretty. You should be able to push those pretty hard. I haven't decided on scope yet. I probably will go with a Night Force as well. But have not decided on a scope yet. There's a couple options I've been looking at, Mario. Rudy, did you end up just giving up on that 6mm 284? Or what did you end up doing? I'll read your comment in a second. Sorry, just trying to stay concentrated. Yep, it was an in-law, and he told me shot lights out. He just hadn't had any ammo. I think it shot lights out 20 years ago, perhaps, or ended up going with a heavy bullet. And okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sure it did shoot lights out, but it probably, like you said, if the throat's gone, then you know, sayonara. All right. 3 more bullets. definitely gonna have to see if I get any pressure from this, because I'm crunching this powder pretty good right now. What, Rocky? You went outside? Huh? You just went outside. I think you're okay. Think. All right, I got all my rounds loaded up. I got 2 to foul the barrel. So 2 to foul the barrel, and then different seating depths. This one is 3.5 or 3.750. This one is 3 right here. This one is 3.730. This one is 3.700, and then this one is 3.670. So we'll get out and shoot them tomorrow, because I don't really have the time to get to the range today. Yeah, so, well, I appreciate all you guys hitting that like button, that thumbs up button. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the new member that I got, channel member. It means a lot. And so stay tuned. I will have, if I can get to the range tomorrow, I'll have a video either tomorrow or Sunday for the results for this. I'm curious to see how this does and go from there. Let me read Rudy's comment. That's the only thing I could find with propping using the line throat was not existing. For long action, anything else? Oh yeah, I'm sure, dude. Wouldn't feed. Yeah, I could see that. So anyways, appreciate you guys coming in, saying hi, saying what's up. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button, like I said. Thank you for the new channel member. Every little bit helps. Every view helps. If you think you have a friend that might be interested in hand loading or anything like this I do, please share and share the videos, and I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night, guys.